a Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's Woman Crush Wednesday, so it only makes sense that Diana Master and Aina Raiza are here to keep you entertained and informed and to give you, just a laugh amidst all the chaos going on in the world right now. This is Smell the Coffee, and boy, oh boy, are we excited to be bringing you today's show. How are you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm great.
Speaking of chaos, I just read a very disturbing story that someone had lied about, being abducted, and it was trending. Like, this person said, no, I was abducted, and then I also found a stolen baby, and then it turns out it was a lie. And then her attorneys put out a statement, and they were explaining that, oh, we wish this person so much peace with solving out their issues. I'm just like, what is happening in the world?
No, there's so much happening in the world.
You can't lie about being
Things
abducted,
like that,
being sick, being raped.
Being sexually assaulted.
You can't lie about those things.
I mean, was it this year or last year that a child was accused of sexually assaulting a girl at school, and he ended up committing suicide?
It's distasteful.
Why would you?
Don't lie about serious things.
Moral of the story, if you need help, please go see therapists, counselors, whatever it is. Lying about things like that is not okay. Because not only does it affect people around you, but it also comes across as very insensitive to people that have actually gone through things like this.
Also, now it takes away from the help that the victims or the survivors of these events could have gotten, because now they are like, oh, is it even true? Because you people are just lying all the time. Yeah.
Which is very unfair and very insensitive. But yeah, man, I mean, there's a lot going on in the world right now. So much. Apart from the heavy stuff, I mean, we've been seeing pink everywhere.
And we'll talk about some more pink.
Some more pink after the break. 'Tis the season for pink. Hence, I see what I did there.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, we are excited. We went on a date yesterday. It was a cute date. Did you enjoy?
No, I had so much fun.
Right?
It was so cute.
It was very cute.
Yeah.
I mean, people were just looking at us in the mall like we were crazy.
We were the only ones wearing pink.
We were very pink. We were very pink. But we'll bring you those pictures on Monday when we review Barbie.
Yeah.
In our movie review segment. But stick around, we'll be back with more interesting, bizarre stories after the break.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouthwatering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
One thing about us here on Smell the Coffee, we love to bring you bizarre news. Sometimes it's relatable, sometimes it's just plain, what were you thinking? Yeah. But anyway, starting us off, a Taiwanese woman pays rent for 10 years and then discovers her boyfriend owns the flat after he dumps her. A woman in Taiwan who thought she was splitting her rent for 10 years with her boyfriend before he ended the relationship has discovered that he was the homeowner and said she was unwittingly used to repay his entire mortgage. In a post on mainland social media, the woman revealed that the couple had been in a relationship for 20 years and rented a flat together after her boyfriend insisted it was more cost-effective than buying property. The woman said her boyfriend then seemed to instantly find their current flat with 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom with a monthly rent of approximately $900, which they split evenly despite never seeing a lease agreement or any documentation for the rental amount. Her boyfriend would give the owner the money after she paid her share to him. He also claimed that the owner's address was close to his work, so it was easier for him to deal with him directly, and claimed he was worried that the owner might try and date her if she met him. The woman added that after 20 years, she thought they were both anticipating getting married. She was wrong. However, to her surprise, the man suddenly ended their relationship, accused her of being lazy and petty, said they had no future, and told her to move out. At the same time, a housing loan payment letter addressed to her boyfriend suspiciously arrived at the flat in the mail, and the penny finally dropped that her boyfriend was actually the owner of the flat they had been living in for 10 years.
Oh, wow. What a fraudulent boyfriend.
Fear men. Fear men. Fear men.
Why are you doing that to your partner? That's just so mean.
Gotta get the bag.
No, but just be honest about it. What if she would have, just agreed
Exactly,
to pay
the mortgage.
Yeah, to pay the mortgage.
There was no need for him to defraud her like this, in all honesty. He could have just been straight up and said, okay, listen, I have this flat, it's ours, okay, it's mine. But since you're my girlfriend,
it can become ours.
It can become ours.
Yeah.
We pay the mortgage. But I know some men are very iffy about putting a woman's name on something that they basically acquired. But in this case, he hadn't even acquired the flat completely.
But they dated for 20 years, what?
Imagine.
dating for
But
20
also,
years.
you as a woman, what are you doing being in a relationship for 20 years?
For
What module is this? What course module is this? Are you studying?
Dating for 20 years.
20?
No ring, just vibes.
Just vibes, sweetie. Why are you dating someone for more than 3 years? Are you studying? What course module is that? No.
It's not giving.
No.
That is
In
why you
20
are
years.
being defrauded of your hard-earned money.
Because he knew.
Because you are not serious with yourself
You're
also.
not serious. 20 years. You do your bachelor's, you do your master's, you do your PhD, and it's still not 20
you even
years.
become a professor.
And it's still not 20 years. No, my sister, let's do better. As women, let's do
But
better.
also, let's be kind to our partners.
Honestly,
Let's be kind to the people that we claim to love.
to love. Normalize being nice to your partner.
Why are you doing this to your partner?
No, I'm sorry. I
Or
just
maybe
keep
it was
thinking
just a business transaction.
for him. Probably
For him, yeah, it was maybe a one-sided relationship.
But
then.
my thing is, I keep going back to the fact that these people were in a relationship for 20 years and they were not married. And they were anticipating marriage. No. I can't wrap my head around this.
Now, let's move over to some money news. Barbie banks 12 million rand during its debut in South Africa. The movie just made over 11 million rand in its open weekend at the cinema. With added pre-release screening earnings, the number passed 12 million rand. As of Monday, the film has grossed over 12.5 million rand in South Africa.
Money, money, money.
Yeah.
Now, actually, Greta Gerwig, the director of Barbie, she made history by being, Barbie has the biggest opening weekend for a film directed by a woman. It grossed $377 million US in its opening weekend.
Love.
And Oppenheimer took $174 million, making Barbenheimer the biggest opening weekend for 2023.
Nice. Your Barbie was trending everywhere.
Everywhere. It was a
There's
pandemic.
Song about Barbie. There are fashionistas doing the most with Barbie.
What do you mean
The
fashionistas?
TikToks.
Shops. Everyone is capitalizing on Barbie.
Yesterday when we went to the mall, it says, what is this?
Cotton on, it's
time.
Barbie.
Like,
Guys.
and every shop literally has pink clothes.
It's just pink.
We see pink beggars.
Everything is
It's pink.
pink. But now I don't like that because initially for my bachelorette party, everything was supposed to be pink, pink food. Now people are going to think, oh, it's Barbie themed. It's not, it's Diana themed.
No,
okay.
but you're not getting married this year. So by the time you get married, the hype of
How about
Barbie.
How do you know I'm not getting married this year?
Batum, chief.
It's you people that bring your negativity here. Okay.
Nah, sweetie. So then when you do get married, the Barbie fever would have died down.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Because now
So you can still
everyone,
do
even
it.
bachelorette parties are themed Barbie. And listen,
Birthday shoots.
we
Barbie.
loved we loved pink before that.
Yeah.
There was a time I went into Edgar's, bought my daughter, because she also likes Barbie. or I don't know if it's pink that she likes. So she's got like Barbie dresses and whatever. But this was before the Barbie movie. Now, everything. You look to the left, pink, right, pink, up, pink, down, pink, everywhere.
But you know what the conversation is? Some people are now getting irritated because, like we are saying, it's pink everywhere.
You know what's irritating me?
People are posting pink. Everything is literally pink.
Apart from posting, they post this pink whatever, if it's a photo shoot, if it's an outfit, and then they attach that Barbie song, Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. It's a great song, but guys, I'm tired. Please.
No, if you are tired, just log off.
I'm tired.
Mute us.
I'm
if
tired.
you are tired,
it's just
just
like
leave
a Barbie.
social
Okay.
media. People
We
are
get
not
it.
gonna, this is what I'm trying to say, people are not gonna stop posting their Barbie content.
Because people are tired.
Because people are tired,
Yeah.
because people are irritated. If you are irritated, log off, mute Barbie, and protect your mental health.
Your mental health.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, just log off social media.
Don't come be here and be complaining, oh my gosh, yeah, Barbie this.
You know what
Barbie
I love about...
Let people do their thing.
You know what I love about the internet? Something will trend for like a good 2 months.
Yeah.
And then they forget about it completely like it never happened.
Yeah.
Now moving over to some sad news. A fitness influencer dies in freak barbell accident in front of shocked gym goers. A 33-year-old Indonesian fitness influencer, Justin Vicky, died after a barbell he was trying to lift broke his neck. He was working out at a gym in Indonesia's Bali when the accident happened on July 15th, Channel News Asia reported. In a viral video on social media, Justin Vicky can be seen at the Paradise Bali gym trying a squat press with his barbell on his shoulders. He seems unable to stand upright after doing the squat, according to Channel News Asia. As he tries to hold the weight, he falls back into a sitting position as the barbell drops on the back of his neck. Vicky Spotter seems to lose his balance and can be seen falling backwards with him during the incident. Due to the accident, he was left with a broken neck and critical compression of vital nerves connecting to his heart and lungs, Channel News Asia added, citing a UK-based newspaper. Vicky was taken to the hospital for treatment. However, he died shortly after undergoing an emergency operation.
Ah, shame. That is so sad.
Like, imagine.
Just now you're trying to get your fitness goals, you're trying to be healthy, and then you die of something.
But the video is very disturbing, like the way it happened. Like he didn't die instantly, but the way it happened, the way the barbell rolled, and you could literally see how it crushed his neck. It was
shame.
horrific. And the thing is, I don't know.
We can't say don't work
No,
out.
it's not about don't work out, but I just have to quickly bring this back to Barbie, right? There was a scene where Ken was talking about basically toxic masculinity. So you're constantly trying to prove that, listen, I can bench press 300 kgs, I can do this, because you're trying to outdo the other gym bro that bench pressed, 250 kgs yesterday. So the thing is, we also need to learn to listen to our bodies. If your body tells you, listen, I can't lift this heavy weight, stop.
No, I understand what you're saying, but also some might say that the whole idea of fitness is discipline, is to push yourself beyond what you're capable of. People go and, what is a good example?
No, I know exactly what you're
Yeah,
saying. For example, when I work out, you have to...
Instead of doing 60 jump ropes, you now do 200.
Yeah, just to, like even
Exactly.
with the weight, like if you lift a heavier weight, because my trainer always says, you have to apply your mind and tell your mind, okay,
Yes.
listen, I'm going to pick up this heavier weight,
And
even
I
if I
can
just
do
do
it.
1 rep, then tomorrow it'll be 2 reps. The next day, next week, you're doing 10 reps of this weight. Now it's become your normal weight. So there is that mentality where you have to tell your body, okay, listen, we'll just try 1. So I don't know what to call this. I don't know.
I mean, it's just, I guess, how it was meant to
It's
happen.
how it was meant to happen, because his spotter was definitely, he lost balance.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've seen, there's a workout that's literally called skull crushers, where you take a weight and you put it over your head, so it works your triceps. But every time I do a skull crusher, I fear for my life, because I'm like, what if it actually crushes my skull? I've seen a video of a guy who was also doing that, and the dumbbell fell on his face.
Oh my word. Okay.
Yeah.
That is hectic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not saying don't go to the gym. Don't go to the gym, but just, know your limits in a way, in a sense. Yeah. I think that's the takeaway from this. It is quite sad, and we do hope that his soul rests in peace, and, our hearts go out to his family and everyone affected and impacted by his death. But that brings us to the end of our top stories today. We will be right back with an interesting interview right here on Smell the Coffee. The Agenda is a weekly national affairs interview program hosted every Sunday by Namibian Sun editor Toyvon Jabela, featuring a panel of high-profile newsmakers, analysts, and experts. The Agenda aims to reach high-end news consumers seeking informed understanding of national issues. This show is broadcasted on NTV, 1up2.com, and the Namibia Media Holdings Facebook platform. The Agenda focuses on interviews where we put the nation in the hot seat. Contact Agenda at synergy.com.na to get your product and service in the hot seat. The Agenda, focused on today's conversation. Now today we are going to be talking about the African Child Development Trust, and I'm joined by Shanae Botha right here, and we're going to be discussing everything that you need to know. How are you doing today?
Good, and you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for joining us in studio today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so start us off by telling us, what is the African Child Development Trust?
So the African Child Development Trust is a non-profit organization. We focus mainly on children in Namibia, and we run educational programs, and we run it with partners like Namibia Media Holdings and the Ministry of Education to ensure every child in Namibia has access to quality educational materials in their home language, as well as access to online learning.
That is amazing. That is a beautiful initiative. So tell us about the new booklets that are available.
Yeah, so we just started last week with our semester 2 books. We focus on pre-primary and early childhood development children, 5 to 6 year old children, and we work in collaboration again with Namibia Media Holdings to get the booklets ready, designed, printed, and distributed across Namibia. So we're distributing 30,000 books a month across Namibia in 9 different language. So
wow.
we're reaching all 30,000 children every single month, all over Namibia.
That is amazing. Yes. So with the booklets, are they available to just anyone? Or what happens?
So how it works is we have a SMS WhatsApp system where schools can WhatsApp or SMS us and order books. And then also email us if they need books. But we also insert the books every month in the Republican as well as the Namibian Sun.
Okay.
So they're freely available there, as well as on our free website, zashi.online, where all the learning materials are available for free.
So it's easy access for everyone,
It's easy
basically.
access, yes.
Which is great. What can children look forward to in these booklets?
So there's a bunch of activities. So we're very privileged to have worked with the Ministry of Education to put the books together. So it went through all the quality assurance processes to ensure that it does fit the Namibian curriculum as well as the child's age. And then we have an amazing team of designers at NMH which put together the activities, designed it as beautifully as they could, with fun activities in different languages. So we try to make every activity relevant to the language as well, so that a child that is in the north, speaks the Lozi, still understands the concept of the activity. So whether it's a child in Windhoek in a private school or a child in the north, they still understand the activity.
That is beautiful. Yes. That is great. So why are initiatives like this so important?
It's extremely important. So we started the project during COVID, where children didn't have access to education and were far spread and didn't have access to online school either. And then we realized that children do not have access to learning materials in their own language, which is where it started. And when COVID ended and schools opened again, we realized this need is still there. Children still do not have access to learning materials in their own language that's accessible and freely available. And then the Ministry of Education reached out to us and said, please, could you continue? So it's really a big need, because it seems like something so simple, just to have a worksheet in your language, but it's really not. So to have this project run out freely for children, it's really a need in our country.
And it's not just for the children. I would say for the parents as well,
Yes,
it is
yes.
quite beneficial, because like you're saying, it's not in their own language.
Yes.
So if a kid comes home and their homework is in English, it's like, how do I help you?
Exactly.
You know. So at least if it's in 9 different languages, like you said, it's easy access to everyone,
Yes.
even the parents as well.
Exactly.
So that is a great initiative.
Yes, and we aim to equip and empower the teachers, the parents, the children, so that it has this long-term effect. So what we're doing now, we might not see the results now, but in generations to come, which is the aim, is to equip and empower for the future.
Exactly. We can't be short-sighted. We have to think long-term.
Yes.
And that is a great initiative. Thank you so much,
Thank
Renee, for
you.
joining me today and telling me all about the African Child Development Trust. And you did hear that. They are printed out in the Republican, Namibian Sun, and Algemeine Zeitung every month.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. Stick around. We will be back with our Talk of the Town segment after the break.
Welcome to Active Kids, a daily TV show that sparks creativity, learning, and fun for young minds. With exciting activities and lessons, Active Kids inspires curiosity and a love for learning.
New face to the 15.
The perfect mix of play and education. Don't miss out on the fun. Tune into Active Kids on NTV every weekday at 10 o'clock and let the adventure begin.
Makes up the value of a diamond. Right? I need
Yes,
to go there.
we are listening.
Yeah, let me go there. There are 4 C's that we use to determine the value of the diamond. One of them is clarity. Now, what do I mean clarity? What is clarity? It's how clean the diamond is or how dirty it is. Now, in this case, in terms of clarity, you can see this diamond is completely dirty. It's full of inclusions. These inclusions get trapped into the diamond in its formation stages, right? Imagine, when you make fire, and there's ashes and stuff, and if it's in a molten form, it gets captured inside the diamond, and they stay inside, they don't come out once it comes to the surface. So one of them is clarity. The second one is carat weight. Now this stone, from amongst all of these, is the heaviest stone. It weighs about how much, Cox? 27 carats, right? So that's the heaviest stone, and the numbers are in descending order. The third one is your cut. What does the diamond look like? For example, you look at this stone. It's a long stone, right? Long and broken. Yeah, it's a long stone compared to this one, which is more a crystal-like stone.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Well, all good things must come to an end, and as much as it breaks our hearts to say goodbye, we really do have to say goodbye, because if we start talking, that's another 30 minutes gone in the blink of an eye. Because you and I can chat up a storm.
We be chatting, that's all we do.
That's
Chat.
all we do. You would
Chat
think
for a living.
you would think that because we are friends outside of this, we chat and we're done. No, we chat before the show, during the show, and after the show. Even
Every time
at
is
home,
chat time.
it's calling for like a good hour. I think MTC is like, okay, girls, it's
I'm
fine now.
done,
It's
I'm
done.
But we do thank you very much for watching our show this morning. Tomorrow, Diana Master and Glenora will be here to bring you the top stories. And on that note, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.
Adios.